Hey guys, and welcome back to the second MegaDev video roundup. From now on you guys can expect a new video roundup every last Sunday of the month, but let's just jump straight into September 2018. What a way to start September's video roundup than with Shadow the Tomb Raider. Now Shadow the Tomb Raider is undoubtedly the best Tomb Raider game that Crystal Dynamics and Square Enix have done. I mean, the sound, the visuals, the story, everything about the game is great. Don't even get me started on the God rays. I mean, oh my god, the God rays. Sadly though, we're going to have to say goodbye to Lara. This is the finale to the reboot trilogy. And where we've seen Lara climb to victory numerous times with Rise of the Tomb Raider and the initial reboot in 2013, this one sees Lara sink into defeat. And in true Tomb Raider style, with that Last of Us level storytelling, the Zelda Breath of the Wild puzzles, and the absolute deadly combat, Shadow the Tomb Raider makes for an excellent play. The MTU from MegaDev this time offers 9 unique balancing codes, anything from minimum of 50 items or 5,000 coins upon opening your inventory, to the hardcore extreme with no skill points. The MTU offers you a perfect way for your playstyle. And don't forget the God mode, everybody loves God mode. So guys, go and check it out now on the MTU, and if you're in the mood, the whole trilogy of Tomb Raider is also on there.
No one is safe!
This is the first of many catastrophes you're doing.
FIFA 19 is back again for another year. New improved modes, long distance goals, Battle Royale? Seriously guys, Battle Royale is a thing in FIFA 19. Objective being every time you score a goal, you lose a player. That's something I thought I would never say in the same sentence. FIFA, Battle Royale. Makes perfect sense, EA. But FIFA is back and bigger than ever. For the first time, official Champions League licensing is in place. And we're also gonna see the end to Alex Hunter's season journey, and finally find out where your choices over the last 2 seasons are gonna take Alex. FIFA 19 comes this year on the MTU in the form of unique balancing codes, again making it easier or a bit more difficult depending on how you want to play it. If you want to add a couple of goals to give you that kickstart on the all new Ultimate mode, or if you want to subtract goals because you find an amateur too easy, the MTU has everything you need to help you in your season. And it doesn't stop there either. Why not just randomly add 5,000 followers to Alex Hunter's Twitter account to help him along on his journey? My personal favourite, and I should imagine it'll be everybody's, is using the mega budget in manager mode. Give yourself a boost to sign any player you want. Although I don't think Leo Messi's gonna go to Hartlepool United. Whatever you do, don't give yourself turtle head by sitting down too long playing 2 Point Hospital. It's definitely a weird yet nostalgic feeling playing Theme Hospital 20 years later in the shape and form of 2 Point Hospital. But 2 Point Hospital adds another layer than what Theme Hospital ever did and brings it into the 21st century. The game starts off a little bit too simple, but it's not long before 2 Point Hospital gets pretty frantic. Each hospital has 3 sets of objectives, resulting in 3 different stars to collect, and while you can unlock the next hospital just by completing the 1-star objective, it's hard to stop going for the second, and maybe even the third. The MTU makes this a bit easier to manage, however, with 28 unique balancing codes, from a hospital level multiplier to adding days or months onto your timer, no hunger, no thirst and happy employees. Things like that just make the game overall easier, so you can just enjoy the weird and wacky illnesses that your patients bring in 2 Point Hospital. Tipping the scale though, we also have these unique balancing codes for you hardcore gamers. You can reset your money to 0 or reset your kudos to 0 too. Now I'm not surprised that the huge success of all the Dark Souls games has created this mass amount of Souls-like games. Immortal Unchained, extremely difficult, hardcore RPG, it's getting bad reviews but I'm not sure why. The only thing I can think of is that as soon as you start shooting your gun it becomes abundantly clear that it just lacks the precision and aim that a shooter should, but I don't think that's what Immortal Unchained was going for. It's meant to be difficult. It's a Souls-like hardcore RPG. If it was Call of Duty, people would be moaning, I get that, but that's not what this game is. Immortal Unchained is a third-person action RPG, where you play an anonymous avatar who wakes up in this high-tech crypt. The game lures you into a full sense of difficulty. I mean, you quickly get your first gun, you kill a couple of enemies, and then you find the the obelisk, to save your game, and all the enemies respawn, and then the further you get, the more difficult the game gets. This is where the MTU comes in perfectly. The MTU comes with 13 unique balancing codes, things like infinite stamina, God mode, infinite energy, and the important one, if you don't use God mode, is +1 syringe. Trust me, if you don't use God mode, that thing is going to come in handy. And to tip scales on the other point, if you want to go the complete hardcore mode, you'll be crazy, but we have reset bits to 0, low clip size, low ammo and low health. And if that's not enough to convince you to try out Immortal Unchained, the game's story authors also worked on Battlefield 1 and The Witcher 3, and we know how good the stories were there, so check them out, they're also available on the MTU. Next on the list is Frostpunk, and I have to say this is one of my favourite games of 2018. It's a crisis management sim city type of builder, but with a difference. Yep, you might do something wrong. Yep, your townspeople might leave, or they might raise a revolt and turn the whole town against you and everyone leave, and that's it, game's over. The game isn't over until it's over. Frostpunk is really at its best when you're at your worst. In the face of endless winters in Frostpunk, it really is up to you as the player which route you need to go down to make sure your civilization stays happy. Is it through order and discipline, or faith and spirituality? You have to be careful which choices you make and see what's best for your civilization. The MTU on Frostpunk comes with things like fill wood, fill steel, fill your raw materials, and then you have things like faster research, instant research, max hope, and then for you hardcore players, and I mean you have to be hardcore to use these codes, you have things like no steam cores, no raw food, no coal, and then constantly bringing the temperature to -1 level. Yep, good luck defeating the game like that. 23 unique balancing codes in total. Check it out on the MTU now. Guys, that's the end of the September 2018 video roundup. If you liked the video, like the video. Dislike it if you didn't, and let us know in the comments below what you think we should improve on. If you're not already, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and hit the bell for instant notifications so you can see when we release our next videos. I've been Desire HD, and this has been the video roundup for September 2018. Ciao.